she got a text from her bank. It looked official. It said unusual activity was detected on her account and she needed to verify it immediately by buying a Google Play card and reading the code over the phone. 40 minutes later, $2,000 was gone. And she'd done it herself. Welcome back to Crime Intel Daily. I'm your host, and today we're exposing one of the fastest growing scams in America right now, the gift card scam. Americans lost over $1.2 billion to gift card fraud in 2025 alone. And in 2026, it's accelerating. Here's what you need to know to stay ahead of it and how to protect yourself starting right now. Let's start with how this scam actually works, because the psychology behind it is deliberate. The victim receives contact, a phone call, a text, an email, or a social media message. The scammer is impersonating someone they trust, their bank, Apple support, Amazon, the IRS, or sometimes even a family member or romantic interest. The fake authority figure creates an urgent problem. Maybe it's unusual activity on your account. Maybe it's your package is held at customs and you need to verify payment. Maybe it's you owed a tax refund but we need to verify your identity first. The victim's anxiety spikes, that's intentional. Then comes the ask, purchase a gift card. Google Play, Amazon, iTunes, Target, Walmart, it doesn't matter which retailer. The scammer tells you this is the fastest, safest way to resolve the problem. And here's the crucial part, once you buy that card and read the code to the scammer, the money is gone instantly. Gift cards are digital cash. There's no chargeback. There's no transaction reversal. The scammer drains it within minutes, sometimes seconds. Now, let's talk about the red flags, the specific warning signs that happen before your money disappears. First, legitimate institutions never ask you to buy gift cards to resolve account issues. Ever. Your bank won't. Apple won't. Amazon won't. The IRS won't. This is a hard rule. If someone is asking you to buy a gift card as payment or proof of identity, it's a scam. Full stop. Second red flag, pressure and urgency. Real customer service reps give you time to think. Scammers create artificial deadlines. You need to do this in the next 30 minutes or your account will be frozen. If you don't verify right now, your refund will be forfeited. That manufactured time pressure is a classic manipulation tactic. Third, they ask you to keep it secret. Don't tell your family about this. Don't post about it on social media. This is between us. Real institutions never ask you to hide transactions. Fourth, they want to stay on the phone with you while you buy the card. They want you at the store. They want to hear those 16 digits read aloud. That's control. That's confirmation they've won. And fifth, the contact method itself can be a red flag. If you didn't initiate the contact, and especially if it came through an unexpected channel, a random text, a call to a number you didn't recognize, apply extreme skepticism. Scammers spoof caller IDs. They can make it look like your bank is calling. But here's what they can't do, they can't know your account details before you tell them. Here's the data that should alarm you. The Federal Trade Commission reported that in the first half of 2025 alone, gift card fraud complaints nearly doubled compared to the same period in 2024. And the victims aren't who you might expect. Yes, seniors are targeted heavily, they account for about 30% of complaints. But young adults and middle-aged professionals are being hit too, often through romance scams or fake job opportunities. One scammer can operate across multiple platforms simultaneously, impersonating a bank on phone calls, a dating interest on social media, and a government agency via email. They're running industrial-scale operations. And here's what makes it worse, gift card companies and retailers have known about this for years, but the infrastructure to prevent it remains weak. A 45-year-old accountant in Ohio bought 5 Apple gift cards. After receiving a call from someone claiming to be from her Apple ID security team. By the time she realized it was a scam, $3,500 was gone. Her bank couldn't recover it because gift cards aren't protected the way credit card purchases are. Here's what you do right now. First, set a rule in your mind, write it down if you need to. No legitimate institution will ever ask you to buy a gift card. Ever. Second, if you get an unexpected call or message claiming to be your bank, hang up or don't reply. Call your bank's official number, the one on your card or statement, and ask if there was any fraud alert. Third, tell your family this rule too. Scammers specifically target older relatives because they know younger family members might be too embarrassed to ask questions. Fourth, if a romantic interest you've met online suddenly asks you to prove your feelings by buying gift cards, that's a scam. Period. And finally, if it happens to you, don't be ashamed. Document everything. Contact the retailer where you bought the card, some can freeze the balance if you act fast, within minutes. Report it to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov, to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center at IC3.gov, and to your local police. And call your bank to see if they can help. You did nothing wrong. The scammer did. Stay vigilant. Subscribe to Crime Intel Daily so you see these warnings before the scammers see you. And share this video, someone you know needs to see it. I'll see you next time.